sing my song. I just wanna run and not be gone too long, 'cause this time is precious still. I wanna keep it close to me. I'm wishing on a star to make more time to see. You can always dream. You can't put your life on hold, 'cause time won't wait for you. You can always see what is here in the now, and then you'll find out how to keep dreaming. You can always dream. No one's taken that from you. Only you can see it through, just like the way you do. So feed it from your soul and weigh it from both sides. The fulcrum and the tides will give direction that you'll know. You can always dream. You can't put your life on hold, 'cause time won't wait for you. You can always see what is here in the now, and then you'll find out how to keep dreaming. When you make the time, it's a game of give and take. When the balance is at stake, you need to take a look inside. Look deep into your heart and remember how it feels. It's where the answer lies and tells you what is real. You can always dream. You can't put your life on hold, 'cause time won't wait for you. You can always see what is here in the now, and then you'll find out how to keep dreaming.
Good Sunday morning, Celebration Center. How are we today? How are we today? Yeah, that's the energy we like to see on a Sunday morning. I am here, I am happy, and I am present. My name is Jason, and I am your host with the most today. And if you are online, please say hi in the chat so we can appreciate your virtual presence. And if you are in the room, please silence your cell phones. But feel free to leave them open if you'd like to open up the online chat. And I would like to just note that this amazing gathering is being recorded today and will be available on YouTube for future viewing if you'd like to watch and revisit any of your favorite portions. We have a wonderful service planned for you today as always, so let's take a quick moment to thank all of those that make it possible. We have our talented master tech guru, Ivor, in the tech booth. And our talented music director, Lynn Hollyfield. Woohoo! All right, and our practitioner today is our very own Irina Kurashevich, and our guest speaker, come on, let's get some claps. And our guest speaker is our beloved Reverend Raymont Anderson. So we already know this Sunday is going to be fantastic. And with that, I would like to welcome Lynn for our opening song.
I'm going to be doing, sharing the song I Sing My Love by Christy Snow. I sing my love, I sing my love, I sing my love into the world. I sing my love, I sing my love, I sing my love into the world. I sing my love, I sing my love, I sing my love into the world. I sing my love, I sing my love, I sing my love into the world. I dance my joy, I dance my joy, I dance my joy into the world. I dance my joy, I dance my joy, I dance my joy into the world. I dance my joy, I dance my joy, I dance my joy into the world. I dance my joy, I dance my joy, I dance my joy into the world. I live my peace, I live my peace, I live my peace into the world. I live my peace, I live my peace, I live my peace into the world. I live my peace, I live my peace, I live my peace into the world. I live my peace, I live my peace, I live my peace into the world. I sing my love, I dance my joy, I live my peace into the world. I sing my love, I dance my joy, I live my peace into the world. Sing my love, I sing my love, I sing my love into the world. I sing my love, I sing my love, I sing my love into the world. I sing my love into the world. I sing my love into the world.
Good morning. My name is Irina Kurashevich, and I'm a practitioner here at the center. Our conviction is based on our faith is based on the conviction that prayer works. We believe in prayer. We believe that there is no wrong way to pray. And in Science of Mind, we have our way to pray. So we have practitioners who are licensed to pray with other people and about the conditions and circumstances we're surrounded by. And I invite everyone who is here to give us this opportunity to pray with you. Here are the green cards you can fill in. If you're watching us online, please use this QR code, or you always can go to our website, celebrationcenter.org, celebrationcenter.org, and push the button, the magic button, request a prayer. So, and before we start, let's read the vision that we have. Awaken humanity to its spiritual magnificence. Breathe in these words. Feel them. They were written by this community. This is the vision of the world, the perfect world, where everyone is find happiness. And I invite you to stay in this meditative state with the visioning, contemplating around you and within you. And continue to breathe deeply, breathing in love, breathing out peace. Love and peace. And I invite us all to take 3 breaths together to celebrate our union, our unity within God. Take a deep breath in, hold, and breathe out. In, hold, and breathe out. And one more time, in, hold, and breathe out. And from this space of expansion of our hearts, our love, our joy, I invite you to listen to the words of Ernest Holmes. I know there is a spiritual center within me which is perfect. I am now telling my own consciousness automatically to ward off any thoughts of doubt or uncertainty. I sense that every state of doubt, every consciousness of negation is leaving me. Every doubt is being converted into certainty. Fear is being converted into path. I have an abiding sense of happiness and peace. I am the very essence of peace. I have an inward confidence in my oneness with God. I rest in sublime trust. And from my heart and from my soul, I say the word of truth, the word of God. I speak from the creative power of the universe that creates everything within itself, out of itself. It is all there is. That power is everywhere, equally present. And today, I choose to call it God. And I know that God is infinite power, infinite joy, love and peace, harmony, bliss, the divine energy that creates everything. There is nothing else but God. And I recognize it and I accept it with my full heart, my full soul, and with my mind. And as I know and accept it, I realize my oneness with the divine. I know that I am one and inseparable from that power. That power is all around me and within me, right here, right now. And from my oneness with the divine, I speak the word of truth about everyone who hear my voice right now. I know peace. I know joy. I know love. I know perfect, open, divine, loving communication. And I release for myself and for everyone else. I invite us all to release fear, doubt, concern, as at this moment it doesn't serve us anymore. So let's bless it and release it into nothingness. And if there is an empty space in the soul, just take a breath and breathe in more love, more harmony, more joy. And I include in my prayer everyone that I know, everyone that I don't know, everyone that I feel connected with, and those who I don't feel any connection, as we're so different, our opinions, our views. I include everyone in this knowing of divine perfection, of divine love, and divine peace. And I know the spiritual awakening for all the world leaders. I know that peace and love and harmony is the essence of every soul. And I see and know the manifestation of peace and joy and harmony on our planet. And I know perfect divine wholeness. I know health and beauty for all and for everything. And from wholeness and beauty and harmony and peace and love, my heart is filled with gratitude, as I know that I speak the word of truth, as I know it and believe it. And I simply let it be, in gratitude and in peace. And so it is.
When you're feeling lost or a little blue, and the world around isn't what you used to, you were all sad. Now life shakes that dream, paints an illusion. What does it all mean? Take a deep breath, now it's a start. Take a leap of faith from your weary heart. Pull out your colors from deep within. An old seed planted, now a flower blossoming. You thought your days ahead would be a little lighter. You thought your steps would have taken you farther. Wherever you are, it's where you need to be. Like in the night, dawn's around the corner, dark and light. They'll teach you to be stronger. Wherever you are, it's where you need to be. Don't worry, what's been just begin. Pull out your colors. You might think they're dim, but only your hand can make them blend. yourself what's right before your eyes. It's your masterpiece with no disguises. You thought the days ahead would be a little lighter. You thought your steps would have taken you farther. Wherever you are, it's where you need to be. Like in the night, dawn's around the corner, dark and light help teach you to be stronger. Wherever you are, it's where you need to be. Don't worry what's been. Don't worry, look within. Don't worry where you've been. Just begin.
All right. At this time, it is my great privilege and pleasure to announce our guest speaker, Reverend Raymont Anderson. Reverend Ray is the pure definition of a wise, transformative, and honest man. He effortlessly enables those around him to express themselves in a more full and honest way so they can recognize, realize, and materialize their divine potential. And I took my foundations class with Reverend Ray, and I honestly learned a lot about myself and the world around me. And not only because he is a great teacher, but he also taught me that, yes, even laundry can be a spiritual practice. And I believe that would be impossible if it wasn't for him. So please join me in giving Reverend Raymont Anderson a very warm welcome.
I don't even know what to say. Jay, you know what? Wait till I see you next time. Oh, thank you. Oh man, look. Okay. Breathe, Ray. Breathe. You have a message to deliver. So let's start off with laundry. Oh, okay. Greetings. Oh. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Still now? Testing.
Ray, your sound is down again, the volume.
All the way up. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Still now? Testing. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. Testing. Yes, no, nothing. My volume is up. Let's see. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Yes, no. No? Still nothing? Huh? What? Hello? I'm trying to switch out the microphone. Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That mean you can hear me? Yes, no? Is that what that means? Does that mean you can hear me? Because I can see me? I don't know. Does that mean you can, wait, testing. Does that mean you can hear me? Okay, I'm guessing that means you can. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to take this to mean you can hear me since I can see my face. So, as I was saying, greetings, dear Celebration Center family, and happy birthday, Reverend Faith, if you're there. So, once again, it is a great pleasure, great honor to be with you all as we explore love's ascent by way of practical ways to cultivate and nurture this thing called love in our daily lives. So if I were to ask you a couple of questions like, what does love feel like? Is love something that we can give and receive? What does the absence of love feel like? What does it mean for us to ascend? What does it mean for us to cultivate it? Do we have any answers for these? Just saying. Yes, yes, yes. Hold on. Will do. Un momento, por favor. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Okay, so I feel like I'm doing laundry, Jay. I feel like I'm doing laundry. I'm gonna breathe. So take 729. Let's begin again. Greetings, my dear Celebration Center family. Happy birthday, Reverend Faith, if you are there or wherever you are. I pray that you are celebrating. Once again, it is a joy and a pleasure and an honor to be with you all. Once again, as always, today we are diving into this idea of love's ascending, but we're going to do so via some practical ways to cultivate and nurture what it means to have love or experience love in our daily lives. If I were to ask you a few questions such as, what does love feel like? Do you have an answer? If I were to ask, is love something that we can give? Is love something we can get? Like I can give you a bottle of lotion or you can give me can we give love? Can we receive love in that kind of a way? What does the absence of love feel like? Are we able to identify its absence in the same way that we can identify the absence of, apples in the refrigerator? Yesterday there were 12. Tracy got greedy. Today there are 0. I can identify the absence of. Can we identify the absence of love? So I'm going to stop with the questions right there as we, if you are willing, I want to jump right in with shifting some paradigmical kinds of things. So I'm going to share part of a reading from the Science of Mind magazine from Wednesday, June 26th, 2024. The title of the article, Bold Love. Love is not an emotion. It's a promise. Doctor Who, Peter Capaldi, Ernest Holmes says, life is not only where we are, it is what we are. It is in as well as all around us, and its whole impulsion is love. The universe does not rest on the shoulders of love. Love is the real lodestone of life. The article goes on to say, the Greeks have many words to identify varying expressions of love, from agape, which is unconditional love, to mania, which is obsessive love. We sometimes oversimplify love to the point where, in many ways, we forget what it actually is, and more importantly, what it can be when we embody and express it authentically and boldly. Love is God. God is love. All that is true of God must be true of love. Dr. Holmes says, whatever is true of God is true of you. Well, then that means whatever is true of love is true of you. Now, with that in mind, I'm going to leave the rest of the article for you to explore and read if you choose to. But if we're talking about God is love, love is God, and God is all there is, then where is there for us to ascend? Now, in this relative space of, yes, we can talk about to ascend, which means to rise up, to go up, to climb up. So the sanctuary where you are sitting, for those who are there in person, it's not on the first floor. And even if it weren't on the first floor, even if it were on the first floor, you have to step up onto the curb, onto the sidewalk to go into the building. And there's a slight incline, which is also to ascend in order to reach the elevator, which on the second floor, you are ascending to the. We understand it when it comes to the realm of physicality. But if I ask you, in your mind's eye, envision a tree. And in the tree, envision a tree house. See yourself climbing up the tree and into the tree house. And without me telling you what's in the tree house, look around and see what's inside the tree house. And now come back out and climb back down and re-enter this space where we are having this conversation. Where did you go? Both the tree house, and the stuff in the tree house all existed within your mind. There is only one mind, and that mind is God. It existed within that space. There is nowhere to go, even though we envision the ascending, the looking around, because it all happens in the space of the absolute, where it simply is. There really isn't anywhere to go. And so what I'm pushing us into is the idea that because God is all there is, it's exactly what you are in full right now. All of love, all of wisdom, all of creativity, right where you are right now. So even when we are experiencing challenges or frustrations, etc., the absolute truth of our being simply is. So we use the terms like ascend or ascent for linguistic convenience. But what we're really talking about is this idea that says living fully in our and as our divine magnificence, living fully means to love in a full expressive manner as who you are, what you are right now. Because when we embody this, when we are being it, the being will inform the doing. Have you ever heard the phrase, actions speak louder than words? So if I say I love you versus I show you that I love you, actions speak louder than words. Many people say it. Many people will say, but their actions. If you want to know someone's mind, listen to their words. But if you want to know their heart, watch their actions. And then from the Bible, we have, you can identify them by the fruit. That is, identify them by the way that they act, by the way they behave. Are we acting and behaving as though we understand who and what we are as divine incarnations of love? Are we acting and behaving in ways that demonstrate that we are that which is the infinite, living, moving, and having its beingness in, through, and as us? And granted, because we are experiencing the both and, we are experiencing the space of duality while being in and as the one, it's part of the experience. It's a both and. Even with the both and, are we still anchored and grounded in the truth of our being? So yes, feel frustrated and then come back to the truth. Come back to principle. Remember, remind yourself, just like when, that scared me. A deer ran across in front of right through the living room. Oh man, that's, I don't know why a deer ran through my living room, but nonetheless, oh, for the sake, Ray, breathe. And I reclaim my breath. The fear caused me to change my breathing. And then I reclaim it. My breath didn't stop. I'm still breathing. I'm breathing as someone who is afraid, as someone who is angry. But then I have the opportunity to come back to the truth, reclaim my breath, reclaim my knowing, and then move from there. Are we living as though we know this? Brene Brown says, we cultivate love when we allow our most vulnerable and powerful selves to be deeply seen and known. And when we honor the spiritual connection that grows from offering with trust, respect, kindness, and affection. Love is not something we give or get. It is something that we nurture, something that we grow. It is a connection that can only be cultivated between people when it exists within each one of them. This is why that phrase from Jerry Maguire many years ago, "You complete me," is total and utter. No one completes us. We are already whole, perfect, and complete right now. No matter the addiction, no matter the doctor, the diagnosis, no matter the financial situation, no matter any of that, we are whole, perfect, and complete. It is impossible for God to be anything other than whole, perfect, and complete. We believe that heaven is within and that we experience it to the degree that we become conscious of it. We will experience love to the degree that we become conscious of it as the truth of our being. Are we conscious of it? Are we living as though we are conscious of it? As Brene Brown said, when it exists within each one of us, we can only love others as much as we love ourselves. Do you love yourself? And I mean, do you, if let me pause for a second. You might, if you got pearls, you might want to clutch your pearls for a second, because let us imagine for a moment that world peace depended upon how much you love you. Do you have enough love for and of yourself that it would eradicate war? That it would completely remove all forms of oppression? Do you love yourself so much? You know that song, I love myself so much, so that I can love you so much, so that you can love you so much, and then you can start loving me. Imagine, I love myself so much, so that the world can love itself so much. And that as it loves itself so much, a world that works for all is the result. Do you love yourself that much? Brene Brown goes on to say, shame, blame, disrespect, betrayal, and the withholding of affection damage the roots from which love grows. And in reference to what we're saying, God is all there is, what we're doing is we are pushing that idea further away from us. We are separating the idea. Well, God's over there or somewhere, but God clearly can't be here where I am, because I know how bad I am. I know what kind of stuff I've done in my life. I know how imperfect I am. So clearly that which is the divine cannot be where I am. But it is. So this whole idea of shame, blame, disrespect, betrayal, what it does is it doesn't get rid of electricity. It causes you to turn the dimmer switch down and to sit in the dark, knowing full well electricity still exists. You still have access to the light, but you're choosing, for a variety of reasons, you're choosing to turn the light down and focus on, I've got so much to be ashamed of. I blame myself every day. Wait, because we're conditioned to do so. So if we're going to talk about this idea of love ascending, it is the idea that says, let me get real, let me get honest about all of this shame, blame, disrespect, betrayal of myself. I can make a mistake and I can apologize. I can, because it's going to happen. Covert, implicit biases, things are going to happen. We say things that are sexist or racist, or we say them because they are so much a part of our system. But when we realize it, when we recognize it, what do? Do we allow it to sink into, oh, woe is me, I should have known better, for I am a practitioner. I am supposed to know the truth, the whole truth, and only that which is true. Or do we say, made a mistake. 2 + 2 isn't 7. Erase it. Start again. You know what, Jay? I'm sorry. I didn't realize you didn't want bleach. All the reds and stuff it's all pink now. But it's cool because men can wear pink now. But your red sweater, all of it is. Apologize and move on. I'll get you a new. I got you. I'm gonna write you a check. Get you a new wardrobe. I got you covered, bro. And start again. Love gives us the ability to start fresh every day. That's what it means to cultivate it. In the same way that we sow seeds into the ground. Tracy's growing a garden, a vegetable garden in the backyard. That is what it means to cultivate. You plant the seeds. You watch it grow. You tend to it. You take care of it. You water it. You freshly soil it. Are we doing that with our Are we doing that with our relationships? Do we sow seeds of compassion and caring and nurturing? Do we check in on it every now and then to make sure it's growing and blooming? Or do we completely ignore it and walk away and the relationship is starting to wilt? And then we come back and we're like, Lynn, what's wrong? Lynn, you walked away and you didn't nurture and build the relationship. I apologize. I will be a better friend, a better brother, and better simply meaning I will do what is mine to do to cultivate our bond. Are we doing that with our relationships, including those with strangers? Whatever grocery store you shop at, do you cultivate a world that works for all with complete and absolute strangers? But Ray, how can I do that if they're strangers? Do you look people in the eye? Do you say good morning? Do you say hello? And do you do this from a place of, I see God in and as them? Do you do that when you're watching the news and you hear about some new executive order or whatever it may be? Are you sowing seeds of a world that works for all? Are you cultivating that by knowing who and what you are? Breathe. So once again, living fully. Are you living fully? To live fully, to live your best and highest expression of your divine means to love fully. How are you embodying what love means, what it looks like, what it feels like, what it tastes like? How are you doing that? Not in a silo, but in an open and expressive way that changes and transforms the world. Thich Nhat Hanh invites us into this place where he says, to love is to recognize. To be loved is to be recognized by the other. Remember what I said? You're in the store, grocery, supermarket, stranger. I recognize them. They are a divine incarnation of God. Good morning. Maybe it's just a head nod, but it's recognition. When there's someone who is unhoused, don't avert the eyes. And even if because sometimes it's a safety thing, acknowledge they too are an expression of God and bless them as you cross the street for your own safety, if that's what it is. But don't simply, ew, they should pull themselves up by their own. The law of attraction says, so breathe and allow your space to enter, allow your mind to enter, allow your heart to enter, allow all that you are to enter into. What does it look like? What does it feel like for you to embody the ability to recognize and affirm? There's a phrase in Sanskrit, Aham Brahmasmi. I am Brahma, in essence. I am Brahman. I am universe. I am the absolute. I am divine. I am infinite consciousness. It is, and I am it. If it is, and I am it, then how am I living, moving, and having my beingness as it? One last thing. I don't want to give a spoiler, but Superman, the recent movie, there's a scene where Clark Kent says, or Superman says, I am as human as anyone. I love, I get scared. I wake up every morning and despite not knowing what to do, I put one foot in front of the other. And I try to make the best choices I can. I mess up all the time, but that's what it means to be human. And that's my greatest strength. That's our greatest strength, to be human, to be this divine expression of all that God is, knowing that what is true of all of creation is true of you right now. So breathe and simply settle in to the realization that that which it is, you are. That the way you show up in the world is prayer. The way you shop is prayer. As Jay said, the way you do laundry is prayer. Your hands, your body, God's hands, God's body, the body of the universe. Washing dishes, which also are the universe, which is a symbolic way of saying, when I see dirt, when I see that which is to be discarded, I clean it in the same way that I clean my mind of that which needs to be discarded. I agitate the water so that the clothing, this body, this that adorns me may be clean as I re-enter into the world to do what is mine to do, to create and manifest a world that works for all. Ivor working on sound, prayer. Lynn playing guitar, prayer. All angles singing, prayer. Terry figuring out finances for the board, prayer. All of it, prayer. Your life is your amen. Breathe. And so it is. Sorry about the sound glitch.
Gonna sing a song. This is a new original. It's called Make It Good. A single note starts out as a song. Just one step starts us alone. A single choice can change your life. Pull one thread, it could all unwind. The rain begins as a single drop. A sad tear falls and never stops. A single word can raise your spirits like a songbird when you take time to hear it. Every single thing we do makes a change and reaches out beyond you. Nothing stays the same. So make it good, make it good. A center keystone holds up the bridge. Take it away, the arch would give. It's many, not one single stone. All the mountain rocks make it strong. We think we're acting alone. We've built upon many that have gone. You can stay in a single lane, but being one and only is just a game. Every single thing we do makes a change and reaches out beyond you. Nothing stays the same. So make it good, make it good.
All right. Thank you so much, Reverend Ray. You know, setting up my week with you is always a blessing, so thank you. And just one thing, could you re-mention the article that you had mentioned at the beginning of the talk? Not sure if you can put that in the chat or get pulled back up.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
So, Science of Mind Magazine, June 26th, 2020.
Thank you. All right, let's give it up for Reverend Ray. All right, and thank you, Lynn. Of course, you too. All right. Now I would like to call out or invite anyone who has been here for the first or second time. We would love to get to know you, so if you'd like to stand up and introduce yourself. Or if anyone's online viewing for the first time, leave a comment in the chat and we would love to get to know you and where you're viewing from. And as you know, here at the Celebration Center, we're all about forming meaningful, long-lasting connections. So if you have not done it yet, please fill out a card on the table to your left, and you can get added to our newsletter and stay up to date with everything we have going on. And if you appreciate the use of technology, you can also use the QR code to my left. But at this time, I would like us all to become aware of our center's position in the law of circulation. We are a tithing community and appreciate the tithes and gifts from our congregation. And with that being said, please know that your presence as well as the time, love, talent, and treasure that you share with us are also gifts to the community, and we are so grateful for you. But there are several ways that you can give. If you're in person, please feel free to drop your donations off in the basket to your left. Or you can scan this QR code to my left as well. Again, digital transactions, you can't make it much easier than that. Or if you'd like to mail something in, you can go to celebrationcenter.org and find our address there. And now I would like to welcome Elena to bless our gifts and offerings.
Let's start with the affirmation. Divine love, as me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And from this knowing, I bless the Celebration Center. I bless the community, the small, the big, the beloved community that we all are. And I know that all the prayer requests that were filled on the cards, on the website, or through the QR code, or just thought, they already manifested in the perfect mind of God. As Reverend Ray said, that God is all there is. And I know that my ascending is to know the truth, to step into unknowing, in faith, and in harmony, and in peace, and trust, and be, and accept. And from that I know the financial abundance for the Celebration Center coming from all the giving hands and giving hearts and giving minds. And I bless all the volunteers, and I bless the technology that we can see and hear each other. And this time together, sitting and waiting, enjoying the silence or the quiet conversations, the coffee and the cookies, singing along and doing all other things. I know that financial prosperity is here, right now, and forever available for everyone and for the Celebration Center. And I simply let it be in gratitude, and so it is.
All right, now moving on to our announcements. We have some big and exciting things coming up on our horizon. First, I would like to mention the 40th birthday party for the Celebration Center. Yeah, big round of applause. A very, very big accomplishment for us. And that's going to be October 25th from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. And if you would like to help plan or have any ideas, please talk to me, Joyce, or Engie, and we would love to connect with you. And Today, like Irene said, we have our Cookies and Conversations social hour and a community sing-along, which I believe we are going to go be visiting Ed at his rehab center. I have the address, so if you're interested, I can give that to you, and also I would be more than willing to take some people in my car as well. And our board meeting has been moved from the last weekend of August to the third weekend of August, so now we're going to be meeting August 17th after the service. As always, doors are always open for that, and I invite you and encourage you to show up and voice anything that you have on your mind, because we value your opinions and input very highly. Okay, yeah. All right. So just be mindful, wrong date, but August 17th, yeah, we are meeting that day. And I believe that wraps it up for the announcements, so I would like to welcome Lynn back up for our closing song.
I think we have some lyrics that are going to come up on the screen. We're going to do Loving Will Change the World by Ricky Bowers. Love, love everywhere. Love, when it's hard to love. We're loving will change the world. Share when it's hard to share. Share, our sharing will change the world. Care for each other. Care for the ones in need. Care, our caring will change the world. Finally there, singing for you, heart wide open with what we came to do. The wind in the trees brings a melody true. Love everybody, let the love shine through. Everybody now sing, sing, sing all together. Sing, sing, sing when it's hard to sing. Sing, that singing will change the world. Love, love everybody, love. Love, love when it's hard to love. Love, our loving will change the world. Our caring will change the world. Our caring will change the world. Our singing will change the world. Our loving will change the world.
Beautiful song, beautiful energy. How lucky are we to be here all together today? Woo! Yeah, come on! Another round of applause for that. All right, and I invite you to stay standing for our closing affirmation and repeat after me. I sow the seeds of love and nurture a garden of unconditional happiness so that I can express myself fully and share unconditional love with the world around me. And so it is. Please come back next week for more love and to hear Eugene Holden as our guest speaker.